Hello class, I wanted to go over the Skills Assessment 1 in Word Section 2 of our Office 2013 textbook for Business Computer Systems. This is on page 65 in the Word Section 2 of your book, so make sure that you're in, at the bottom to make sure that you're in Section 2 for Word. So the first thing we're going to do is open up the FCT Lake Tahoe skiing file. So once you've downloaded the file, or they're also on the CD that came with your text, you should have an All Students Data Files folder. So when I open that, it gives me a folder, and I have folders inside of folders inside of folders. So I'm going to find my Word folder, and I want the WordS2 folder, and open up the FCT Lake Tahoe skiing. So give that some time, let it open up, go have a cup of coffee. Alright, I'm going to enable editing. So some of the things we're going to do here is a lot of just formatting. So what they want us to do is, first thing, I'm going to hit Control A to highlight everything, and they want to change the entire document to 12-point Constantia. So I'm going to choose 12-point, and on here I'm more into just typing it and to find it. So I'll type Constantia and hit Enter. So they have us do the title. They want 14 points Calibri. So I can change that to 14-point Calibri. We want the cross-country skiing resort names to be bold 14-point Calibri. So I'm going to do all of that with that first one. And once I have that completed, I am going to use my Format Painter. So in my Home tab, I'm going to double-click Format Painter, which picks up my paintbrush. I'm going to highlight the rest of those ski center names. I'm going to hit Escape to turn off my Format Painter. Change the line spacing for the entire document to 1.3, so I'm going to Control A again. Go to my line spacing options, and under line spacing, I'm just going to customize that to 1.3 and hit Enter. Change the paragraph spacing after the title to 0. I'm going to click in the line of which I want to change that paragraph spacing after. So I'm active in the title. I go up here to my paragraph box. I could either use my dialog box expander and to get to my paragraph spacing. Here's my spacing section after. They want it changed excuse me, to 0. So I'm going to arrow down to 0. Change the paragraph spacing after each heading to 6. So I'm going to click in this first one. I can use this little button shortcut as well and get to my same thing. Arrow down to 6. Again, I'm going to format paint and then click on each ski resort name. Excuse me. And I'm going to hit Escape to turn off my Format Paintbrush. Indent 1/2 inch from the left margin, change the alignment. I'm going to click in the paragraph underneath each ski center name, and I'm going to go up here to my paragraph group, click on my Increase Indent button, and they want us to justify, so I'm going to choose my Justify button in my paragraph group. Again, I'm going to double click on that Format Painter, just click in the other paragraphs to carry that formatting over with the others. I'm going to hit Escape to turn my paragraph Format Painter off. Center the title, and then this is some of the stuff that gets a little bit tricky. Center the title and apply blue accent 1. The difference between paragraph shading and font shading. So first thing we're going to do here is center the title. We know how to do that. Apply the blue accent lighter 40% paragraph shading. So to find my shading area, I'm going to go to my Borders and Shading button, or it's actually just called Borders. Click that drop down. At the very bottom of that selection list, I have Borders and Shading. So here is where I have 3 different tabs that give me my page border, also my shading. So I'm going to click on that shading, and notice that by default it's set to apply to paragraph, which is what we want. I'm going to go to my fill color and mouse over and find blue accent 1 lighter 40% and choose that. And then that's what it should look like. They want the 80% to the, and a bottom line under these ski names. So again, I'm going to find my Borders and Shading button. Go to this, go find that 80%, 60, 80, and I'm going to, while I'm in here, go to my borders and do a line at the bottom, single line, bottom border, and hit OK. I'm going to, and I don't think we center that. No, we don't center that. I'm going to double click on my format painter and do that to each of these names here and highlight those names. A shadow page border in dark blue. So I'm going to go back to my borders and shading, and we want a page border shadow, dark blue, 3 points, size and width. So I'm going to go here to my width, 3-point, color. We'll just choose a dark blue. And so this is what, oh, the integral theme, I'm sorry. Last thing, let's go to our design tab. On far left we have a themes drop down. Let's hit our drop down for that, and let's find integral. Integral. And there it is. So this is what your final result should look like. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.